All right, Riley Dalton, 3 jumps at her disposal. Let's see what she can produce. All right, here we go. Riley Dalton, jump number 1. Oh, and a pass on jump number 1. Pass on jump number 1. And looking a little crouched over with the shoulders, and quite a stiff breeze that's just blown up here at Trophy Lakes. And didn't look all the way comfortable off that turn. So our aerospace engineer out of Houston, Texas, Riley Dalton, now having to work off 2 remaining jumps in this elimination round of competition in the women's jump event. So, to the best of my knowledge, all of our jumpers in this round of pro women's jump advance through to the next round, including Riley Dalton. We'll see if the seedings get reshuffled between now and then. We've got some great jumping on tap from some great competitors. We've got Riley Dalton out there, Brittany Greenwood, Taran Grant, Sasha Danielskaya, and Regina Jaques. And there is our beast of an engine, 6.2-litre monsoon engine, 400 foot-pounds of torque from 430 horsepower of power from Malibu. That is the 6.2-litre monsoon engine in that TXI. And the prop on the boat is an Acme prop. One of the best props in the industry. Propelling that boat. Oh, there we go. Better looking jump. Certainly one that will score. So pass on jump number 1. We'll get the distance for that one very, very soon. She makes the turn around the island. We'll take a look at this. A right ski a little bit behind her again, but the left ski. So looking at this again, using the instant replay, and we got our fisheye camera. We'll have the results displayed for you in just a moment. But I am hearing an indication of that distance, if we can get it up on the screen, and it is 142 feet, or 43.3 meters, 43.3 meters, which is 142 feet. All right, so all the women advance in this jump event, and the top 8 men advance in their respective jump event, which will take place upon the immediate conclusion of this one. Riley Dalton, one last jump. She has one jump on the board with 142 feet, or 43.3. That one is a better looking jump. She sails that one down the lake. Nice effort. Skier who works for NASA at the JSC in Houston, the Johnson Space Center. And using whatever spare time she has to train over at Bennett's Wood Ski School in Zachary, Louisiana. So she skis almost all the way through to the dock, and we'll take a look at this better looking jump. She fully rotates that right ski all the way through, up and over, getting good extension off the ramp. Nicely done for Riley Dalton. We should see that result come up in just a moment. It is the distance of 142 feet again.
You want to make time? We got to get somebody else in. We cannot be in for the minute. Because look at, I was done. Look at this. We're losing a minute right here. Well, I got brought out of my comfortable zone. I was very comfortable to speed things up. We got to get somebody in this one.
Actually, it's 145 feet. 145 feet on jump number 3. I beg your pardon. We'll get that corrected. That's 145 feet or 44.2 meters. 44.2 for those of you that wish to have their distances expressed in the metric system, which is basically every country in the world aside from the United States and Burma. As we continue to roll right along, this is Brittany Greenwood. So Brittany Greenwood, originally from Little Rock in Arkansas, is a sports trainer, focusing primarily upon fitness nutrition and a dietitian, therefore. So here we go. This is Brittany Greenwood taking the full double cut. Take an aggressive approach with the full double cut. Turns, keeps her shoulders up, keeps driving through, up and over. And I suspect that we've got a new leader in the form of Brittany Greenwood. So looking at this jump once again now. Now, because of the dimensions of Trophy Lakes, as it was primarily built as a slalom facility, it's not wide enough for the boat to take a straight down the middle path for the jump. So we have to angle it. So 106. So the jump distance I'm hearing. Coming through from the PA system behind me suggests that jump is over 160 feet. We'll get the confirmation, the distance. Yes, indeed, it is 48.8 meters. 48.8 meters. It is indeed 160 feet. 48.8 meters, 160 feet. So, there we go. Already in the lead there with 160. Has 2 jumps at her disposal. Now, because of the way that the jump course is angled, it means that the guidance buoys, the 700 is on the shore, the 600 is a little further away from the shore, and the 500 is a little further down, but all relatively close within the shoreline. Here we go, Brittany Greenwood, up and over, and good effort. Not quite as far forward over those jump skis, and certainly didn't explode with as much height on that jump. But we're going to see the instant replay of Brittany Greenwood as she edges away from the boat. Let's see how sharp she looks with this one. Little bit weighty over that left ski coming off the jump, and that will affect the amount of height that she got. So, Brittany Greenwood, that jump there, I believe, 156 feet, 156 feet. or 47.7 meters for those of you watching from across the world that rely upon the metric system. So here we go, Brittany Greenwood, one last attempt. She's out now at the 600-foot cut buoy. Let's see what she's got. The full double cut for Brittany Greenwood. Jump number 3. Sending it, but not quite getting the lift that she would have wanted to have extended that jump. Her best jump, therefore, will definitely be her first from, at least from this perspective. Brittany Greenwood, a former collegiate skier for the University of Louisiana at Lafayette Raging Cajuns. And just crushing that jump, and I suspect that the jump distance is probably going to be in the 140s. Not even that, 138 feet, 138. Or 42.1 meters, 138 feet on the last jump. So her best jump is 160 feet. Next competitor up, a former teammate of Brittany Greenwood, as a matter of fact, from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. But herself, she comes to us from Canada. Her name is Taran Grant. All right, Canada's Taran Grant. Setting herself up close to the 500-foot cut buoy. Now looking to pick her spot and turn for that ramp, which is 1.65 meters high or 5'6". Nice, good speed, a good dose of height to carry along with it, and a good effort there for Brittany Greenwood. Actually, for Taran Grant, I do beg your pardon as we take a look at the action replay. Little shoulder heavy off the turn around about the 500 or 600, but that's not the turn that should be weighing on her mind. It is this turn coming up. Here we go. Taking a look at our fisheye camera on the top of that jump and just absolutely getting pulled over those skis into an excellent looking flight. $154 feet or 47 meters exactly. 154 for Taran Grant. 154 feet. So, making the turn around the island for the penultimate time. Coming in for a second jump. Here we go. Now, this is Taran Grant. Second jump. Let's see what she can do with this one. Nice. There we go. She gets a good dose of height off that one, and she is in for the landing. And a decent effort there for her. Taran Grant taking a look at her return and her approach of the guidance buoys for our jumpers. Our jumpers typically have 3 buoys to gauge their initial cut from. At this venue, because of the way the jump course is staggered, they would only have 2. So Taran Grant launching herself off the jump. But is it enough for the lead? Not quite. It's a 156, 156 coming through with the distance. 156. All right, here we go. Taran Grant. Coming in third and last. Driving it on home. Oh, beauty of a jump there from Taran. Got the speed and got her legs underneath her with that jump. The question is it anywhere close to Brittany Greenwood's? And if not, those two will swap seating placement for the next round of the competition. All of our pro jumpers make it through to the next round. All right, so Taran Grant, we got the distance for our last jump. We'll give that to you. That's 158 feet or 48.1 meters. Now on the water is Sasha Danielskaya, coming to us from Belarus. All right, looking down the jump course, we've got the first of 3 attempts from Sasha Danielskaya. Setting herself up on the jump guidance buoys around about the 600, now closer to the 5, makes the turn. Now these skiers are turning closer towards the 500 because there is quite a stiff breeze. Here she comes. Oh, nice. Launched on. Oh, and she launches over the tips of her jump skis upon the landing, so she won't receive a score for that jump. It will be a fall.
Look at your fin.
So Sasha Danielskaya are falling on jump number 1. Oh, wow, and that was a pretty brutal fall as well, if we're being honest. Just got left ski getting caught up on the outside edge and just, I don't care who you are, but as slow motion as that fall is, it's certainly not going to be particularly pleasant. But she is on the back of that boat and getting ready and raring to go to head on back out to the water. Hello, yes. Yeah, I'm doing them. All right, so those are your top competitors right now, Greenwood, Grant, and Dalton. And a skier who's yet to put a score out there is Sasha Danielskaya. And she is on the water right now. Fall on jump number 1. Let's see if she could come up with something a skosh better on jump number 2. Turns away. Driving it. Oh, nice. Dandy of a jump there from Sasha Danielskaya. Getting in a lot of speed, decent lift. The question is, how big is that jump going to be? Certainly anything more than 158 feet would vault her above Taran. So, Alexandra Danielskaya. If this jump is anywhere above 158 feet, it will put her into second spot. Anything more than 160 would put her in the lead. As we look at this this effort and taking a lot of speed. So 104. Distance coming through. We believe to be 161 feet or 49.1 meters. The metric is only 30 centimeters longer than Brittany Greenwood. So not much in it between Sasha and Brittany right now. But Sasha certainly defending her seeding, a second-to-last competitor out on the water, and then would have Regina Jaques. We're sending all 5 through to the next round. So no one's missing out for a finals spot. Oh, yeah, nicely done. Catapults her way through the jump, and a seasoned competitor, Sasha Danielskaya, despite her youth. And not only competes in jumping events behind the boat, but also the cable tow as well. And certainly jumping behind cable is an experience unto itself. But here she comes. Jump number 3, takes an upper body crush. I'm not even too sure whether that jump is going to be anywhere close to the previous jump distance of 161. All right, so let's see if we can get the jump distance through. We should see a jump distance for Sasha Danielskaya of 167. So that puts a bit of breathing room. So that puts a little bit of breathing room between herself and Brittany Greenwood. 167 for Sasha Danielskaya, which is 50.8 meters. So now we're on to Regina Jaques. All right, so Regina Jaques was certainly one of the greatest skiers of all time. A pretty bold statement, but when you consider her event titles, world overall titles, it's pretty easy to make that case. All right, here we go, Regina Jaques. Let's see if she can stomp this first jump. Oh, not with a pass, she can't. So passing around the bottom of the left-hand corner, and the only safe option of passing, for those of you that are watching jumping for the first time, each skier have the safety valve of refusing to take the jump, but that must be done legally either one of two ways. Either staying on the right-hand side of the boat wake, around about the area where you would typically turn towards the jump, or taking the cut towards the jump and releasing the handle and skiing around the left-hand side of the jump. If a refusal is made and the skier is on the right-hand side of the ramp surface, that results in immediate disqualification. So there we go. That is Regina Jaques. Now 2 more jumps. Not the only person that's passed on her opening attempt. Riley Dalton did that a few minutes ago. Alrighty then, here we go. Regina Jaques. 2 more attempts remaining. Already leading from her slalom event, which took place a few hours ago this morning. The only skier to make it through 39.5 off in the slalom elimination round. Here she comes and absolutely just demolishes that ramp. There you go. Great, great skiing. Good effort there from Regina Jaques. We'll get the distance in just a short while, but I suspect that one's going to be into the 170s, I believe. So, Distance coming through any moment now for Regina Jaques. The distance is into the 170s, and it is that far into it. There we go, 173 or 52.6. So she will be the top-seeded jumper going into the final of the jump competition, which will take place tomorrow. But here she comes on. Oh no! What happened there? Oh my word! She collided with the bulrushes down at the opposite end of the lake. She is mobile and looks like she's just gathering her jump skis. But man alive! Wow, we need to see the replay on that one, if at all possible, if we can get it. But falling on jump number, not even making it to the ramp or even to the guidance buoys. Let's take. There you see. Oh my word! That is a brutal fall. I sincerely hope she's all right, but that negates her third and last jump, and it's 173 feet that she carries through to the next round. But just take a look at this, frame by frame, and you know, oh my word, that's painful to watch. And I mean, she could have seriously, she did seriously biff herself there on that third and last jump attempt. Oh, but man alive, it's all here at the Malibu Open for 2020, folks. Frills and spills and excitement there out in the water. So that rather sooner than expected brings to a conclusion the jump event, where you see Regina Jaques in the leader with 173, Danielskaya 167, Greenwood with 160, Grant with 158, and Dalton 145. All of them progress through to the next round of the competition. Well, she's mobile. Looks like she's fine. I'm sure that her pride is hurt a little bit because of that. That was Regina Jaques, and that concludes the women's jump elimination round. Coming up next will be the men's jump elimination right after this.
It's not the size of your engine, it's the amount of torque you're cranking out that really matters. That was the driving factor behind Malibu's new line of direct injection engines. It's not about how fast you can run down the lake. That's horsepower. It's about getting out of the hole quickly and consistently with a boat full of ballast friends. And that is all about torque curve. The Monsoon M5 and M6DI were tailored by Malibu for water sports.